Hey there, gem fans. My name's Melissa, and I am one of the owners here at Silver Cove. Now, a lot of you have been tagging us over and over and over again, telling us that we are the largest gem and mineral show company in Canada. We are the largest ones by far. Now, I thought we'd just throw our hands into the ring, maybe settle this once and for all. So I thought I would take you through a tour of one of our stores. Are you guys ready? Let's go. All right, so as you enter our Red Deer location, the first thing that greets you is a dinosaur. This is a museum quality T-Rex, absolutely gorgeous piece. And he is really just one feature of this location. Now, hiding in here and surrounding him, I believe we have about 7,000 pendants. Just showing you a few of those here. Below there, we've got our azurine, our fulgurites. You can get some ocean picture stone. We'll head into our opal display. And we do have your green opals, your precious opals. We do also have some over in our by the gram section, but we've even got ice cream opal from Utah. All right, also in here, we kick on over, we check out some of the kyanites. Locations on these, well, let's see. I have Brazilian, I have Indian, I have Canadian, I believe I have Pakistan, all kinds of fun in there, okay? And then we do head in to some of those gorgeous green kyanites, the blue kyanites. Of course, we carry both sterling silver and silver plated jewelry. Hiding throughout the store, you will find some beautiful angel wings, just, you know, chilling. But I'll show you one of my favorites in just a few minutes. Our labradorite bismuth and septarian nodules, also known as your dragon eggs, are hanging out. We have your infinite, we have your labradorite and your Norwegian lab taking over the feed. You can see some beautiful pink amethyst pieces in the background. Now, I'm just taking you on a tour of this location. We're looking at our fluorite at the moment, shelf after shelf. After shelf, what you're looking at primarily with that gorgeous green is our Madagascar fluorite, but we also carry it from across the US into Mexico and around the world. Lepidolite is here, lepidocrocite is here, your serpentines down on the bottom, your micas up on the top. We do like to join our feeds so that you can kind of get a feel of everything as you come together. Also in this room, we've got some of our one-of-a-kinds. We've got our turquoise. So this entire display has something or else to do with turquoise, chrysocolla, that sort of realm there. Take you into some gorgeous jadites. Let's see who else is hiding in here. Let's see, some imperial topaz, some faceted green topaz. Those London blues are absolutely amazing. Our Brazilianites, Thompsonites, firework obsidians, just a couple of Merkabahs chilling out on the top. Let's see what else is here as we get the tour in. I snuck in after hours, guys. There's our Larimar. Just so I could give you guys a good feel without interfering sort of with our customer service line. So these are all your natural Bahia amethyst wands. So these are natural wands from Brazil, that gorgeous dark purple color. Let's see. We do have some really unique minerals in here, stuff that maybe pronunciation might get a little awkward. We do like having some fun for you. So, you know, you can never worry about just throwing it out there and giving your best possible shot. We'll always help you out with that. We do have some gorgeous rutile quartz. That's what's in this case here. We also take you through those zoisites and rubies. This is a great case to light up with those UV cabinets. So hitting it with the UV light in the ruby is always fun. Now, normally you would find about 1,500 rings in here. This is after hours, folks. We're not crazy. Those get locked up every single night. So, you know, after hour visitors, terribly sorry, they're not available. As you enter our store, you are going to see some gorgeous pieces. We've got cathedrals. I've actually got a pink tourmaline or rubellite table greeting you at the front. If you've been in here about 6 months ago, you would have seen a gorgeous clear quartz cluster. It's actually a Himalayan quartz cluster fountain that had been gracing this space for a while. It has since found a home. Sodalites are tumbled stones. I believe we have about 270 varieties of tumbled at any given time. Give or take, we tend to go up and down from there. You can see one of our malachite displays hanging out over here. We'll also take you into coney chalcite, kunzite, bustamites, tugtopite. Yes, we actually did that dig. So the tugtopite, utilite, all of our Greenland lines. We've actually been to that site. They're all hand harvest. These guys are also part of that run. So eusyngite, tugtopite, cryolite, your utilite, your hackmanite, your cryolite from EV-Toot, all kinds of fun in there. And then we move over into another place that we have personally actually mined out of, and that is Morocco. So here you've got your vanadinites. We have also mined some of the dolomites. So we have some from the Northwest Territories. There's other ones from Morocco. We've got some from Mexico, just kind of all over the place. Your Himalayan salt lamps are hiding up at the top. You'll see those kind of dotted throughout the store. If you're looking to make a nice space for meditation, we do like to help you out with that. This was a gift from one of our customers. They used some of our stones and created some of these unique pieces of art. Let's see, for those of you who do your own jewelry design, well, we do have our pieces by the gram or by the piece. So hiding in here, I have demorterites, I've got your turquoise, bicolored tourmalines, I've got celestial amethysts, opals, it's all kind of hiding in here, A-grade aquas, all kinds of fun. This shelf, again, is very similar. We do also get into some of our higher end carvings, like that cute little octopi hanging out there in the boulder opal. I'm not sure if you can see him. A little harder to see with the way that I'm signing here, but check out that gorgeous. So that is a, gonna lose my words here. That's actually a boulder opal in the eagle. Isn't that amazing? So pretty. Let's see what else is hiding in here. Our green apopholites, Herkimer diamonds, some really unique pieces like the moss agate bowl and the cavensites. Again, all kinds of fun, guys. Your keychains, your window hangs, a little bit of everything. When we move into our sterling, things get a little bit crazy. So at any given time in a year, I think we bring in from different artisans, we bring in between 100 and 200 kilos of sterling silver a year. The majority of that stays locked up, but we do make sure that you have a fabulous selection in each of our storefronts. So feel free to chat with one of our crew to see if that will come out to visit. Again, some of those larger pieces hiding along the back. This guy is stunning. Now, as for your Brazilian stuff like you're looking at right here, again, we've handpicked these. So we actually went to Brazil, and I think we had 7 sea cans come back. We've always usually got a sea can on the water in some way, shape, or form. So you'll usually find a few things happening in here. Now we also have emeralds. This is our shelving unit just dedicated to emeralds right there. And that will also move down into some of those gorgeous high-grade pieces. We've always got some funky and fabulous carvings in here. Ludlamite, Vivianite, some of the new guys on the market. We do love to have some fun with those and a little bit of everything. Now, you would think that we have made it through the store. But folks, we're not even close, okay? You are only in the main showroom. Do you guys see that sign up there? You know, to the left of the dinosaur? Well, that's gonna take you in to more of our showroom. Now that being said, when we're finished there, we have to head this way into the rest of the showroom. That's right, folks, it continues on. So this station, aside from our gorgeous little pocket here of all kinds of fun, in here is where you are going to find our hanksites, our citrines, both natural and heat treated. We have your Kundalini quartz, which is your natural citrine out of the Congo. Again, we have been to these sites and met the miners. We have your petrified wood section. We can take you into sulfur halides. So all of your hanksites and your sulfur halides, along with our pink halite, we have dug those ourselves. That's from Trona, California. Over here, we're going to take you into India. So here we have got your zeolite family as well as apophyllite. They are not the same family, but they do grow together. So here you'll find your stilbites, you'll find your apophylites. Depending on the side that you're looking for, you will find your scolicites in here as well. But depending on size, we've usually got something for each and every taste. And just a little bit of everything, okay? From here, we're gonna move on over into those beautifully hand-carved Shiva stones. Now these guys are from India. They're a very specific river in India where these guys are coming from. So again, that'll be the Narmada River in India, and they are hand-carved out of there. So beautiful pieces in our display. We'll bring you up into the diopsides, into your Lemurian quartz, and you just never know what's gonna be hanging out on those top shelves. Now our quartz display can get a little insane, boys and girls. Our clear quartz, I mean, it's always super popular, so we try to keep you stocked up. In this case, at the moment, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shelves of just clear quartz, okay? Rainbow quartz, anything in between, we try to help you out. Your blue quartz is hiding out at the bottom, and we just kind of keep going. The world gets a little insane here at Silver Cove, but hey, we love what we do. Green quartz is hiding out in the back. You'll find those custom Merkabas, everything like that. If you're looking for the more unique pieces, sometimes we'll have them snuck into spots like this. That's where you'll find your tangerine quartz, your diamond quartz, your skeletals, your little laser wands, the actinolites, anthraboles, all kinds of fun things there. And then of course, we head on over into your Himalayan quartz, often known as your azestulites. We prefer to stay away from the trade names, but we will make sure that you know what you're looking at. Again, those beautiful rotating stands are gorgeous. Cathedrals everywhere. Yes, we have a customer who likes to put googly eyes on our cathedrals and help you embrace them. She surprises us every once in a while, takes a tour of the stores, and her job is to sneak those little eyeballs on while nobody's looking. Now, this pink calcite is actually from Pakistan, and as far as I know, we are exclusive on this. So we brought this in as a raw material a few years ago, and then actually went through the work of learning how to clean it. So that line, I think we're one of the few people with that. So it is gorgeous and is a little different than most of your pinks, which tend to be your manganos from Bulgaria. Again, we've been to this site, so we've actually met the miners. This is outside of Madan. Beautiful pieces right there. You can find our social medias and you will see us actually out digging in Bulgaria. You've also got your pink calcite from Pakistan, which is UV sensitive. And then you've got your lavender calcite. You will find those more over on the other side as well, where our Canadian minerals are displayed. And again, so these particular guys are from, I believe this is Fairy Meadows. And so these guys are a piece that we have dug from our own claim sites. The rest of your calcites come forward here. We are looking at your reds and your multicolors. We have your yellow calcites. We get into your blue fairy calcite, again, Canadian material. Your whites will take you over into the Caribbeans. We'll get you in those dog's tooth calcites, into the blue calcites, your cobalto calcites. We have more of those dog's tooths. These guys are actually out of Morocco. And then we take you up into your gypsum and your selenite world. Root beer calcite also makes a nice little feature here. Now, we did just get back from South Africa. So what that means is as a team, we've also got dioptase and spirit quartz, a lot of those beautiful pieces hanging out with us. Kenoites down at the bottom. That one is actually from Arizona. Aventurines, we've got your yellows, your reds, and your greens here. So regardless of the color palette that you're looking for, we can help you out. And then we'll head on up into the rose quartz. All right, gorgeous rose quartz. Majority of it is from Madagascar, but we do have some beautiful hand-polished pieces out of Brazil. And I believe we might even have a few pieces out of India hiding in here as well. Now, over here as well is our beautiful lapis lazuli display. All right, and what's hiding in here? You know, just the world of charoite. Just the world. Why not? Charoite on the bottom, your seraphinite hiding on up top. gorgeous pieces right there. This is your Towers Mountain Quartz from Arizona. These guys here are actually a Nova Scotian calcite, so Canadian supply as well. We are so proud of all of the stuff that you can find right here in Canada. Another snapshot there of some of your petrified wood displays. And then we'll take you into your chlorite and quartz. These guys are out of Corinto. And again, we were in this mine. It is some of the best quality quartz I have ever seen come out of a mine in my life. They gave us the honor and privilege of actually allowing us down into the mine itself and showing us how they dig this and bring this out. It was absolutely incredible. Well, we're not done, guys, because then we head into bay number 3. Number 3 of 5 in this location. All right, so here we have got a nice line. So again, we've got some ancient pottery shards. We go into our fossil section over here, but right down here is our barite display. Smoky quartz is spreading out in front of you, as well as your stromatolites, colemanites, kind of a little bit of everything. The red quartz, your golden healer quartz, your hemimorphite, your smithsonite are all chilling out on this shelf over here. But what we're really looking for is over in the corner right there. So that right there is an amethyst throne. Now to get to the amethyst throne, you need to go past our garden quartz, our apatite section, take a look at our ruin stones, our silicon carbide, kind of a little bit of everything. If you're looking for gridding supplies, chakra sets, you can build your own, or you can pick up some of the pieces we have ready for you. Our pyramids, our polished top pieces, towers, obelisks, into some gorgeous home decor options. Pendulums are here, massagers are here. We've got your gemstone massagers. We've got kind of a little bit of everything. These guys are also great. These are your half cuts, and these are actually used in massage. So we do have massage therapists that actually come in and get these from us. They do put them right into the hot rock massagers, and they will introduce them right in. What they love about these particular pieces is they don't get quite as hot as your hot rock massage stones, but they hold the heat longer. So then they don't have as many concerns about maybe, you know, burning their clients, which is always awkward. But they also have longer heat spells. So you'll see a lot of them introducing those in and loving them. Now, we do some of our own blends with the Himalayan salt. So we do kind of have some fun with those. We've also got local artisans that will do handmade soaps, artisanal soaps right here. They are local and they will do them with stones and different sort of unique pieces in there. So yes, flanking by a matching set of citrine cathedrals, you have this gorgeous amethyst throne. And yes, it really is meant for you to be on it. It is 884 kg, boys and girls, okay? It's got that cute little witch's hat off to the side, and it's just gorgeous. So if you ever do meet on in here and come and say hello in our Red Deer location, make sure you stop for a photo with that guy. All right, there are larger pieces hiding in here. It's not the same without your identification books and everything in between, so we do try to carry those for you as well. Incense is super popular with our crew, so we do carry a huge selection of incense. All right, so at any given time, you will see these shelving units relatively full. We also tend to have to overstock over on the far side, particularly when we move over into the larger pieces. We do carry your incense cones as well. We try to keep those burners in stock, but man, they go fast. We also have partnered with a company that works on the Palo Santo incense. Now they are 100% use, so you will see these. They definitely want to make sure that they are working in a sustainable practice for the Palo Santo wood. So we're quite proud to be working with these guys specifically. Now our fossils, we're huge fossil fans here, if the dinosaurs didn't give it away. But hiding in here, you will find everything from your mammoth teeth, your ammonites and orthocerises. We've got baculites. I have woolly rhino bones. We have gneistites. Let's see. We are one of the legal supplies for your Alberta dinosaur bone. We have stuff that predates the ban in 1978. So we actually do have pieces that have been cleared and are available for sale, like this gorgeous hadrosaur shoulder bone. Let's see. We have got mammoth ivory carvings, all kinds of unique pieces hanging out in here. And we aren't even close to done, folks. We have made it through just 3 of our bays. Your ammonite right here from Alberta, again, another Canadian piece. You'll also find some gorgeous pieces in our fossils. This particular one is out of Morocco. Those are fossilized starfish. They are not carvings. They actually are showcasing the bones themselves. One of the nice things about when you've got guys like us that work and mine and do everything in between is that we really love to ask those questions. We tend to vet our suppliers, and so we really like to make sure that what we're looking at is exactly what it is stated to be. So when we're telling you it's fossilized coral, it really is fossilized coral. When you are looking at the starfish fossils, we are very careful to make sure that we are not getting something that has been manufactured man-made. Casts are not okay in our universe. There's that gorgeous spirit quartz. And so you will see when you get into our trilobites, for example, you can check out pieces like this. And this is where we have actually met the miner. So the gentleman who carved this one out is actually named Udu. And Udu sits above his house in Morocco. And when I say above, literally he has a place up on the roof where he can rock to the music and have some fun. And he sits and excavates these painstakingly out of the rock. Okay, our meg teeth come from South Carolina and Florida. Those guys are actually brought out by scuba divers. They actually go down and scuba for the meg teeth. Everything there is actually done usually by feel. It's a very muddied water, so it's quite unique to see that come out. They get to kind of get a feel for it, so they're feeling for shapes, looking for those fossils. Now let's sneak back through here. We'll get a little highlight on our Canadian shelves. So everything you're seeing right now is from Canada. We have silver calcite and lavender calcite. The silver calcite's from Thunder Bay. The lavender calcite's from British Columbia. We have your garnet, andradite garnet and skarn deposit from Nelson. I've got apatite crystals. Those are actually coming out of Ontario. Ammonite from here in Alberta. We also have your spiderweb sodalite. That is from, I believe it's Mount Mathers. Yes, that is our Mount Mathers deposit. Vesuvianite, and garnet from the Bugaboos. Below you will find some golden healer quartz, desert roses. We've also got orange aventurine in here. We have some Mount Thor pieces, starlight and garnet from Kinbasket Lake. Native silver from Ontario. We have rubellite from the Tankle mine in Manitoba. We have sapphires here from Revelstoke. We have got meteoritic amethyst from Thunder Bay, lazulite from the Northwest Territories, Yukon area. Beautiful fluorite pieces from Prince George. We have moonstone, your starlights again, all kinds of fun happening in here. There's your Canadian kyanite down at the bottom, as well as your opal. That's from Burns Lake. We have calcite fairy stones from Quebec. We have actinolite from Eastern Canada. We have your bubble jade from Jim Creek, BC. And then we start to transition into our African soapstone carvings. Some of the most affordable carvings you will find out there. The majority of the pieces that you're looking at right now are in that $20 to $40 range. So great prices there. Spheres, well, we've got a few. Just a couple thousand, that is. But it keeps us out of trouble and lets us have some fun. Give me just a moment and let's take a look at some of the other bays. All right, folks, are we ready to head into the next bay? I sure hope so. Carvings are always popular, and our stuff does come from all over the world. We love specifically working with local artisans. So our chrysoprase, for example, was all carved by one artisan there. These guys are hand done in Brazil. They're absolutely gorgeous. So we do tend to have some fun and work our way through, but you never know. You'll find soapstones, you'll find some vintage carvings in here. There's a little bit of everything. We move into eggs, all kinds of pieces there. Our Akko geodes are hanging out over here. They're also in our agate display on the far side. Pyrolucites, and then we move into our watermelon tourmalines, different pieces there. And around the corner becomes our selenite display. Again, we are direct to source on our selenites, so you will find all kinds of pieces here. Everything from your lamps to your as clear as you can get pieces, okay? That is what you're gonna find when you come on in. We've got obelisk lamps, we've got those also known as the unicorn horns there, angels, stars, all kinds of fun. Rounding out the corner, we head into our galena and sphelerite. These guys primarily are out of Bulgaria, but we do have other locales. Your auras are super popular right now, so we do love working with those. We also move into your pyrite section. On the other side will be your tourmalines. Okay, and if we continue through here, we're gonna say hello to some of our onyx pieces from Pakistan. Again, artisan carved, which is always fabulous. Vases and everything. Our pink amethyst comes from Brazil, again, direct to source. And then we get into our gorgeous garnets. Now, these do come from all over the world, including right here in Canada. But we haven't made it out of this bay until we turn around and we find ourselves in bead heaven. Our wall in this bay carries between 30 and 40,000 strands at any given time. Okay, we have your wood beads, your stone beads, your magnesites, your crystals. It is all hiding here in our storefront. It gets its own room. Serpentines, you name it. Your chip strands along the wall, your findings in between. Cathedrals are everywhere, okay? So it doesn't matter what it is that you're looking for, chances are we have it hiding in here. And then, you know, on the way out, you can just stop by one of our bracelet displays for some inspiration. We have them in each of our bays. Make sure you get a photo with our gorgeous amethyst piece right here. Anybody need a Chalcedony coffee table? Because we can hook you up. Just saying. All right, we're gonna head into our last retail bay in here. Now, before you do that, I wanna draw your eye up, okay? Most people will not see this, but that beautiful purple staircase leads to our live division. So our live division is up and running 7 days a week. We are live up to 12 hours a day on different social medias, and that happens every single day except for Christmas and New Year's Day. So you almost always can find us live somewhere on social media. Now, when we get into our last bay, this is where we orient our universe, targeting our guys that love to do the rough rock. So if you're into lapidary, if you're into tumbling, those sorts of things, you'll find a lot of fun stuff hanging along the sides here. Now, before we get there, we have to check out our aragonite display. And we've got your white aragonite, we've got the aragonite Sputniks. Beside them is your desert roses. And then behind me is the amethyst. Again, see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 shelves of amethyst at any given time. And then here is another one of our beautiful photo spots. Give yourself some wings. Nice and Instagram worthy, I'd like to say. There you go. Great time to take a photo. Now, you will find pieces in here, particularly in this display, specifically focused on pardon me, on education. So the pieces in here are not available for sale. They are designed for education only, but make sure you have a look. Okay, so from our display section, we're gonna head on over into our rough rock area. Now, of course, we had to sneak some fossils in here because there's never enough room for fossils. So your orthocerises are definitely gonna be hanging out over here. We've also got some of your corals over in the corner, all kinds of fun there. But when you're looking for your for your stuff for tumbling and lapidary, we do our best to hook you up. We have got your rose quartz, peacock ores, Texas agates, all kinds of fun chilling out in here, and all the fun here. Blue rose quartz is brand new out of South Africa, pardon me. Our pre-nights are chilling over in the corner. Lots of specimen pieces. Your creedites are in here. If you want to make your own indoor or outdoor fountains, we have your supplies here as well. All kinds of fun. Blue opal dalasite, that's Canadian there. Let's see, we've got your raw hematite, Picasso marbles. We do have some of your pyritized ammonites. Beautiful pieces, also called dactyloceras. They are from Germany, from the Jurassic period. We do get into your celestial agates, your celestial smokies, your orchid agates, your kimberlites are in here. Let's see, matramite is in, adamite is hanging out. And, well, hello. I think we might have made a friend. Although she might not be happy with me. I think I'm gonna back up a little. Make sure that I'm not offending anybody. Because you never know when a dinosaur guarding your eggs is gonna take you out. So, you know, I mean, everybody needs a dinosaur, right? Rough rock for tumbling. I think we carry about 40 or 50 varieties there in your smaller pieces. Your tumbled stones, I believe we've got about 120 different styles available to you. Everything from your carnelian to your turquoise. And then we switch on over for my candle makers and everything in between. Rough rock in the smaller pieces. You can also customize your own little tumbling group right there. We've also taken you into your break your own geodes. Those guys will be hiding in here that you can actually take them home and break. By the way, your break your own geodes make the greatest Christmas get together or birthday party souvenir ever. So make sure that you keep that in mind if you just happen to have some very dedicated rock lovers. All right, now we have made it through the retail part of this station. So this is our Red Deer location. Hiding behind that unit right over there would take you into our shipping and receiving division as well as our online store. And so that is where we ship in and out of for our smaller line products. So if you check us out on silvercove.net, all of those products will be hanging out back there, and those will ship out directly to you. Now, what you won't see in this video is our 18-acre warehouse in which we bring our sea cans in, we get them sorted, and we get those out. That's also where our larger pallet shipments will tend to go out to people around the world, particularly right here in Canada. And we've also got 2 more stores. So Edmonton and Calgary each have their own storefront that is, once again, stuffed to the brim with materials. So, I don't know, guys. I know there are a lot of amazing stores out there. There really are. But I think I can humbly tell you that when it comes to being Canada's largest gem and mineral company, I feel like we've got this. I think we own it. And hey, come on in and check it out sometime. Join us at one of our events across Canada. We host up to 20 of them a year. You will find us coast to coast. We go from Victoria to Niagara Falls at this point, and we host events all over the place. You'll find us in Winnipeg. You'll find us in Ottawa. You'll find us in Niagara Falls, Hamilton. We are into British Columbia. You'll see us in Kelowna. All kinds of fun places. Like I said, we're right out on the island. It's just kind of everywhere. So we have our events division, we have our manufacturing division, we have our mining division, we have our retail stores, and we have a little bit of everything else. Chances are, if there is an ability to go out rock hunting, we will probably take you up on it. So we have never been on a trip that didn't involve rock hunting, even when it wasn't supposed to. We always have some fun, and hey, the world is meant to be enjoyed. All right, folks. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed your tour of our storefront right here in the beautiful Red Deer, Alberta, and we certainly hope to see you. Our address is 4656 61st Street in Red Deer. You can also find us at 7004 McLeod Trail Southwest in Calgary and 6930 104th Street in Edmonton. We are just about everywhere, guys. I think I've given you a pretty good tour of the place. If you have any more questions, please check us out on silvercove.net. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. We are on TikTok. We are all over the place. All right, folks. Well, enjoy, and we will talk to you soon.